Hey guys, Josh here, Vocalitis Day, and in this video we are going to be doing a Romanian deadlift variation tutorial, and I'm glad that Joe from Mi40 is able to come on this video and be able to help demonstrate it all for y'all. So, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good one, guys.
What's up, guys? I'm Josh here with Joe.
What's up, guys? Coach Joe Bennett at Mi40 Gym. Josh is going to demo a RDL variation, a banded RDL variation. And while he's going through it, I'm going to explain some stuff about it.
First off, this is not a bicep exercise.
This is not a bicep exercise. We're at the squat rack. So as you can see, Josh has placed a band across his hips. And basically, aside from that, his form and execution is going to be pretty similar to a standard RDL. The main advantage here is when you're just using a barbell, the load and the torque from the barbell on the hip structure and musculature decreases as you get higher. So it's a great exercise in the bottom portion of the range of motion. So literally it becomes less work as he finishes the range of motion to the point where there's none at top. The advantage of the band is it keeps the top of the range of motion loaded. So there's continual torque on the hips as he comes to the top. And as actually the band stretches as he comes forward, it continues to load the hips. So it actually gets progressively heavier at the top. So why is this good? So for a hypertrophy standpoint, more tension equals more growth. So if you're a bodybuilder like Josh sometimes, it's good for hypertrophy. Or if you're a power lifter and you don't really want to take up a lot of volume of your work with hypertrophy work when you have to do it, this is more efficient. So instead of doing 3 different exercises, you could do one, and it's going to hit that musculature all from one range of motion. The other advantage as well too is some people just have mechanical issues with their RDLs. So they have a hard time actually feeling what their hips are going to do, and the bands basically help as far as what you want to focus on. So it's not bar up and down, trying to get into a back exercise. It's a hip exercise. So it actually helps you focus on hips back and forward, and again, it's opposed to hips up and down.
Another thing is if you mini band around the quads, it's going to force hip abduction. So that's going to involve more glutes as you're doing the movement. So you can't have the setup, or you don't want to do the setup. If you get a mini band or wrap one of the big bands up in a smaller circle, place it like an inch or so above the knee. And same thing, here you go here. And when you go down, when you come up, you're going to start to pretty much drive your legs out in a sense, because this is pulling you in, which is going to pretty much activate more glutes during the movement.
Yep. So 2 ways to get more hip activation. One is just going to keep more tension to the range of motion, and one's just going to cue you to actually contract in a direction you normally wouldn't when you're training. And a lot of people have issues with the knee and stuff. That's a big function of your glute, is to keep your knee tracking properly. So if you have issues with your knees going in during any movement, this is going to help with that, whether RDLs or squats or anything where you just want that knee tracking properly and not doing that whole duck in type thing.
Cool. I think that about sums it up. Thanks, Joe.
Yep. Good talk. See you guys next time.
So here, this is how you're going to set up the banded variation. I'm in a rack right now, so you're going to set the safeties, or not the safeties, wherever the bar goes, a little bit lower. So when you set the bands around it, like that, these ones pull in, but you can also do it on a rack where it doesn't pull in. It's just going to be like that. It's going to be a little tighter. But have it set up to where when you walk into it, it's going to be right there at your hip. And then you don't want to walk so far out to where it's like completely pulling you back. So you want to take like a few steps out to where there's tension. And when you come up, it's going to be pulling you back in a good bit, but not so where you're going to like fly backwards. And that's pretty much how you set it up. So you come out, I always start with the bar here, and then take a step with it, and then execute. And same thing on regular deadlifts here. You're going to try to keep your back just as neutral as you can. You don't have to be rounding it full time. It's really bad. Yeah, that's pretty much how you set it up.